up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Megan, and it is Monday evening. So thanks for being here. I see that we have some people here in the chat already, so thanks for being here, everyone. Tim, Joy, Broadway Disney fan, Christine, hello. I hope Meg doesn't have a cigarette voice today. I can't stand another hour of that. Well, I hope that my voice is, I don't know. I hope it's okay. Nathan Rita, hello, Thea Amazing. I'm so glad your schedule finally cooperated with the stream. Hi, Jeanette. Christina, welcome. Karen, hi. Hi, Sean. I'm Mickey's Magic #1 fan. I am Snagging Whiskers, #1 fan. Awesome channel. Hi, Sam. Sam, happy almost birthday. I hope that you have the best day ever. Super exciting. Hi, Kit. Welcome. Hi, Mel. Welcome. Teresa. Hi. So today I have some jokes. I don't think I'll be on for the whole hour, but I have my jokes and I have my Bibbidi Box that I feel bad because it's my December box. I got it a couple weeks ago. I just haven't had an opportunity to open it. So I wanted to do it live for you guys. It's always sunny. Hi, Brandon and Heidi. I hope you guys had the best trip to Walt Disney World. It looked like such a blast. I've been following along on TikTok. I love all the TikToks that you guys have been posting. They're awesome. So yeah, I think that's what we're doing. We're doing jokes, and then we're going to do some unboxing of my Bibbidi Box. So without further ado, I am just also apparently in StreamYards now you can you guys hear this? There's background music, and I don't know if that's distracting. You guys will have to let me know. I thought it was really interesting. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but Joy said she can never hold a box for a month without opening it. Yeah. There are some. Let me know if this is distracting. I thought it was kind of interesting. Hi, Debbie. There are some boxes that I've had to wait longer than a month to open, but you can't even hear it. Then what the heck? I guess I'll just stop then. I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, I've had to wait way longer. Fresh beat. Oh, you can hear it now. Do you guys like that? Should I keep it on or should I turn it off? I've had to wait longer than a month to open things. There's something called the marshmallow test. Oh, put it back on. Okay. There's one called feeding the ducks. What's that one? Okay. This one's called feeding the ducks. So let's feed the ducks on stream. Nicholas, I hope that it turns out okay. Who knows? Oh, cool. I don't know if you guys like the feeding the ducks, or there was another one called daydreaming. I just went to go scroll down and then I saw background music. So this is Flipper's theme song. I kind of liked, hi Laura, welcome. I kind of liked this daydreaming one, the lo-fi beats. Yeah, you guys were saying you could, my brain, there's something called the marshmallow test. If you look it up, there's information on it. You could probably find it on YouTube. But the premise of it is that, they took a bunch of kids and they put them into, into a room, and they said, hey, if you sit here with this marshmallow, you don't eat the marshmallow, 10 minutes, we'll give it 2 marshmallows. And they're like, okay. And most of the kids would eat the initial marshmallow. Some of them even ate the inside of the marshmallow because they thought that they could get away with it. They're like, no one's in the room with me. And they had mirrors looking into it. But it's definitely a very interesting theory. It talks all about, instant gratification. So yeah, I don't have any problem waiting to open them. I would love to open them, but I have absolutely no problem waiting. I got this incredible box from Nicholas and I haven't opened it yet because I'm waiting to send mine off first. I'm still waiting for one more thing, but I'm excited. Hi, Nick, welcome. So yes, hi Dapper Canuck, welcome. Thanks for being here. Super excited to see what your Bibbidi. This box in particular was absolutely ginormous. I actually opened part of it and I was like, what's in here? Because I didn't know. But we'll get into that in just a second because I'm gonna do my jokes first. So, my dad jokes for the evening. I got them right here. Did you see the dog's new outfit? Question mark. It was quite fetching. That's so fetch. Oh my gosh, don't tell Karen because she'll know. That's so fetch. It was fetching. Just bobbing my head to the beat, right? Listen, I'm kind of down for these beats. I'm so excited, Nicholas. Thank you in advance. I know whatever you've put in there is going to be amazing, and I hope that you like the box that I'm sending too. I would like what I put in there. So, did you hear about the shrimp that went to the prawns cocktail party? It's juicy. He pulled a muscle though, so that's what happens at those cocktail parties. I like how she said question mark, exclamation point. Sometimes you just have to add punctuation. My dad really liked this one. So this one was dad approved. Do you know what an enforcer does on a hockey team? I was just checking. He really liked that one. We're big hockey fans here, so that was especially funny to him because an enforcer hits people. So just checking. Did you hear about the rumor about the butter? Like, this is also super juicy, like way more juicy than the cocktail party with the shrimp. The rumor about the butter, well, if you guys haven't heard it, I'm not going to spread it. I can't wait on opening boxes. It's always a wonderful surprise to do it later on. So I'm glad you waited. Good for me. It was more of like, I haven't been feeling well and I didn't want to be on camera opening it. So. Didn't you go to some hockey games this weekend? Yes, I did. I went to, a lot of you guys know I live in Connecticut. They had a Connecticut ice tournament that had, hi Jill, hi Nicole, hi Karina, welcome. Thanks for being here. It's my commitment to the jokes. I'm very committed. But yeah, the Connecticut Ice Tournament had, we have a lot of schools here, a lot of colleges and universities. I'm not really sure how that happened in Connecticut, but it was UConn, which is the University of Connecticut. I'm sure all of you guys know UConn by now. I mean, they have really good sports teams. Yale, Quinnipiac, who's the number 2. They were ranked number 1 for some time, but they're ranked number 2 in the country as a collegiate hockey team. And then Sacred Heart University, shoo. So they had 2 games on Saturday and 2 games on Sunday. It was really fun to watch. I grew up playing hockey and I really miss playing hockey. So it's always a lot of fun. I feel at home at a hockey rink. It's almost like being at Disney. Like you get those feelings that you're just like, you just get those extra special feelings. Like you just feel warm and fuzzy, even though you're in an ice rink. Because I grew up figure skating. I started figure skating when I was 3, and then I had begged my dad to play ice hockey for a really, really long time. And then finally, when I was like 9 or 10, I think I was 9, they started letting me play hockey. So I love hockey, the sport. It's just something like I just have such a connection to it. We have one hockey team here. The games are fun to go to. Have you heard of the Lightning? Well, the Lightning are a pretty good team. I call them my Southern Rangers because they took so many of my boys down there. Hi, Chris. No worries. You're not late at all. Vegas has turned into a hockey town with the Knights. Who would have thought in a desert town? I mean, right, the Rangers just played Seattle yesterday, and who would have thought? I mean, Seattle more so than Las Vegas, but I don't know. I thought, who knew that Florida would have 2 hockey teams? I mean, come on. Yeah, so just checking with the hockey jokes. Um, I have to put this one in for my friend Patrick Zibbity Dad. Um, I told this one quite some time ago, but it's one of my favorite ones. So I saw it again and I was like, I gotta tell it. What do you call it when you mix alcohol and American literature? Tequila Mockingbird. That one's one of my favorites. And why do cow milking stools only have 3 legs? Not to be confused with gnome milking stools, but they only have the 3 legs. So why do they only have 3 legs? Because the cow has the udder. I feel like I just gotta let the music play. Hi, Stacy. Hi, Amy. Welcome. So I hope you guys liked those jokes for this evening. Like I said, I was, a fan of the hockey one, and I like the Tequila Mockingbird. It's a pretty good one. Oh, Tim, were you a goalie? Oh, I played center, so that's if anyone knows hockey, the center, forward is the person that takes all the face-offs. So it was always very fun to take the face-offs. And my parents always tell me this story of when I was growing up, they actually didn't have very many girls teams. Hi, Julie, welcome. So I was on like the cusp of when they were starting to develop more girls teams. And so I started playing with boys when I was younger, and my brother was on the same hockey team as me, my younger brother, because they let me play down one year. And oh my gosh, there's Lala McDowell. Hi. Hi, Wendy B. I thought I saw Pete too. Hi, Pete. Thanks for being here. But yeah, when my first hockey game, I didn't understand the rules. So I was just like a 9-year-old, like thrown onto the ice. Like I knew how to skate. I was very good at skating. And because I had skated my entire life, I still love skating so much. But I kept lining up at the wrong side I was on the wrong side of the face-off circle and then the face-off dots. And they kept having to like move me. And it was just so funny. Yeah, I did play hockey with my brother for a long time until we became peewees, because that's when they start hitting. And so I was not allowed to play in that league because in girls hockey, you don't hit. In boys hockey, you do. And I feel like I'm giving you guys a hockey lesson. Not that you guys asked for it. But yeah, in girls hockey, you're not, permitted to do checks. And so I ended up being able to move to a girls team, and then I played in high school, and that was a girls team. So I just played girls hockey after that. Hi, Rye Guy McDowell. Oh, of course I've seen Slapshot. My dad looks like one of for a really, really long time, he looked like one of the Hanson brothers. Hi, Michelle, welcome. I hope that I've gotten everyone. I don't understand any of the lingo for hockey. I only understand goal. So what was really funny yesterday, we were sitting almost right at the blue line. Hi, Arjons. Thank you for being a member. You're awesome. And so we were sitting like right at the blue line. So I was able to call my brother was a ref. I was never a ref. And a good chunk of my family played hockey. So like I always was very used to being around ice rinks. Hi, Tina, welcome. And so we were right at the blue line. So I was able to call like nearly every call that the refs were calling, especially offsides. It was so easy to call all the offsides calls. And my mom, every time, if you're a hockey player, if you ever played hockey, know any of the calls, all the signals. I mean, I don't know anything about football, but I know all the signals for hockey. So anytime that they hadn't made any announcement, my mom was like, well, what's the call for? Like, what was that? And I was like, oh, it was, high sticking, roughing, interference, like whatever it was. And she was like, you should be a ref. And I was like, no. Hi, Gina, welcome. So I hope you guys are enjoying the hockey chat. Do you have chill lounge music in the background? I do. It's like it's a new feature. Hi, Connie, welcome. Oh, Jill, thank you so much. That's so kind. We actually just did our paint night oh my gosh, we just did it on Friday. I was like, it was last week. No, it was only a few days ago. So if you guys are a part of the membership, thank you so much. That's so kind of you. We do a paint night the last Friday of every month. It's very exciting. I've been trying to do like winter themed ones, but this one we did a Georgia O'Keeffe landscape painting. So I hope that you guys liked it. All this hockey talk makes me want to see a game again. I know, right? I miss I hadn't seen a hockey game in about 2.5 years, like right before COVID. So it was very, very nice to see, be there in person, like just be at a hockey rink. I really missed it. I really want to go skating. Yes, I hope that Donna's doing well. I'm praying for her too, so please let her know. We love Donna so much. Did you ever see that hockey movie on Disney Channel? Go figure. Yes, I did. I really liked that movie because that was kind of like my life. I started off as a figure skater, and then I started playing hockey. So I really miss playing hockey. I really, really miss playing hockey a lot. But let me get to my Bibbidi Box because I know that's why you guys are here. Oh my gosh, Jill, no worries at all. You were so kind. Thank you so much. We're getting our hockey team back in Mississippi. Nice. I miss hockey. We don't have TV anymore, so I haven't seen a game in a long time, but I did listen to a few Pete called. Yeah, Pete's been doing the live streams for the hockey. I haven't had a chance to see much of them, but I'm sure he does a great job. He's a great announcer. Hi, Cricket Fox, welcome. Or good day, mate. I started off as a figure skater too, but wait, what? You deleted your comment. So in my box, hi Dean, welcome. So happy to have you here. Dean is like the #1 dad jokes person. I love getting them every week. I know, right? Jill, I wish that we could edit them, and then it makes it look so. Sometimes I just like correct myself. 2 minutes for delay of gaming. Yeah, right. So, because this was my December box, I know I'm late, but I have my home for the holidays. It came with my packing slip in here, so I'm not going to look at that just yet. But as I was alluding to earlier, I I didn't know what was in this giant box. It was a really big box, like. Oh my gosh, it's so heavy. It's like so big. I can't hold on. I'm trying to lift it. But when I got it in the mail, I was like, what? Why is it so big? And then that's how big it is. It's so big. And so I was like, well, I wonder if there's something else that I have in here that I had no idea. So what ended up happening is there's two boxes in here, and I love the dad jokes. That's my kind of humor. I love having dad jokes, and I try and tell them at work, but no one cares about them. Like people are like, those aren't funny. I'm like, yes, they are. Laugh at them. Oh, Lori, I hope you love your box. So as I took a sneak peek, there's a very large. Oh, thanks, Debbie. These ones are actually, they're in my shop. I really love these ears. I love the neon ears. I wore these ones to Disney in November, and I felt like they went with every outfit I wore. So that's why I brought them. Hey, Jay Grubbs, welcome. So, yes, I love getting big boxes from Bibbidi too. So the first thing I got in here was this Jim Shore box that is absolutely ginormous as well. And I haven't looked at anything. I just saw that there were 2 boxes in here, this one and then the regular Bibbidi box, because I was just so confused. Like, why is the box so big? So this one is very, very large, and I think we should just go ahead and open it because why not? And then we'll get into the other box. Because happy holidays, right? Holidays happy, everyone. You know, if I was late opening up all my Christmas cards, this beats it. So January 31st is a cutoff date, right? For celebrating holidays. Oh shucks, do I not have I don't know if I have a pair of scissors here, but we'll do our best. We'll make do. We'll make do with this pen. I collect and love Jim Shore's creations. Let's see, I want to see what I got too. I actually have a few Jim Shores right here. I got my Oogie Boogie one. I'm like trying to do this very delicately. But I guess it really doesn't matter because I'm not going to be doing anything else besides Does anyone else not like styrofoam? Like that's a no-go for me. I'm a no-go styrofoam person. Oh no, I feel like this is what happens. I'm not prepared. I usually have scissors here. I'm gonna use my muscles. Oh jeez. Okay, I'm just gonna. It's like a suitcase. Hello, I've delivered the package. Okay. I've made this very. It gets everywhere. Styrofoam and me don't vibe either. Sometimes the tape will come off once you get started. Yeah, I'm just gonna like try and move it out of the way. Oh. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. This thing is huge and it's in the styrofoam's in my hair, but oh my god. Wait. This is so big. I've never seen a Jim Shore this size before. That rhymed. I don't know if it's Malik. I think that's how. Let me know if that's wrong. But Adventures, hello, welcome. Wait, look at this. Holy cow. Look at this. Ah! Okay, wait, I feel it everywhere. The styrofoam. Okay, so it's got the 7. If you guys don't know, I'm a really big Snow White fan. Snow is my favorite princess, and the Evil Queen is my favorite villain. But look, we've got all the 7 dwarves. This is great music. And then we've got Snow, and then we've got the Evil Queen, and then on the back, we've got the old hag, which is unbelievable. Like, I bathe in styrofoam. Jeff, I don't expect anything else. Ben and Danielle, thank you. I really like to call everyone by their first names. I try very, very hard to remember everyone's first names. But holy cow. Yes, it's so cool. And it's on this beautiful like wooden piece. And it's even got, there's like little crossbones back here and a skull, and she's got the apple. Sorry, I'm getting like really, really close to the camera, but look at that. There's so much detail in here. Yes, I thought so too, Wendy. What a cool thing that they did the back with the Evil Queen. I think that's part of the Home from the Heart series, which are larger and more expensive. Oh, that's so cool though. I mean, my mom, yes, Emily, thank you. Thanks for being here, but I thought so too. My mom is also a really big Snow White fan. Actually, last year for Christmas, my brother's girlfriend, Alex, sometimes they watch. So if you guys are watching, hello. But she got me this huge Snow White cookie jar, and I've never taken a picture of it. I feel like I have to. But it's got snow, and where her dress is where the cookie jar is, but surrounding Snow White are all the 7 dwarves. And I was like, where did you get this? And I think she got it somewhere online, but it's like an older cookie jar. It's so cool. Manny the Man, hello, welcome. Thanks for being here. I feel like I'm listening to old school Weather Channel, Weather on the 8s. Well, it is on the 8th. So here on the Northeast, we will be having extreme cold weather. Yes, that sounds right. And then everyone else will also be very cold as well. Weather on the 8th here with Mickey's Magic. Hi, Avery. Welcome. Have you ever seen the Armani figures of Snow White there? I have. And, I'm not the biggest, like, Jim Shore. I already have enough expensive habits and collections, so I try not to get into extra things. But I mean, when you get pieces like this, it's just so cool to display. And I have my Oogie Boogie one right here too. So I could just show you the difference between the Oogie Boogie one, and they're roughly the same height, but the Snow White one is definitely bigger, which is so cool. So they'll definitely go and be displayed very soon. I'm freezing here tonight. We actually had frost this morning. I'm so sorry. It was like -8 here this morning. Um, someone in my family was complaining about it being really cold, and I'm like, I'm sorry. Did you get like a foot of snow over the weekend? No, didn't think so. You know, so it's just funny the different waves that we have of weather and where everyone is in the world. But I also have my box, which is right here too. So this is so cool. I love it. Jeff, stop. I put a dad joke in the chat a minute ago. Hold on. Let me see. I'm going to find it. The dad joke. Did I scroll past it? Oh, I asked the surgeon if he could administer my own anesthetic. He said, sure, knock yourself out. Dean always has really, really great dad jokes. Seriously, you sending them like every day makes my day. Brandy and Dave, hello, my friends. I love it. I wonder if the one they just shipped is a Valentine's themed one. I bet that's what it's going to be. So I'm just going to go ahead and, oh my goodness, wait. Okay, so I already see a couple things in here. This is so exciting. So the first thing, and I know that my friend Red9 is going to be jealous of this one. Actually, I don't know about anyone else. If you guys are a Star Wars fan, I got to put this down for a second. If you guys are a Star Wars fan, most of you don't like the prequels. You don't like the sequels either. You only like the original films. There's just so much stuff here. So I'm actually a really, really big fan of the prequels. I know everyone doesn't like them, and I especially love Phantom Menace. I really like that movie. I love Liam Neeson and Qui-Gon Jinn and young Obi-Wan. And when I was a kid on the Nintendo 64, we'd always play the pod racing game, the Star Wars pod racing game. And so this makes me think of when I was a kid, because it's one of the Funko pop pins of young Anakin Skywalker, and he looks so cool. It reminds me so much of that game when he was a pod racer. Also, if you guys watch my yes, the prequels are so good except for episode 1 and 2. So only episode 3. But I don't know if you guys saw my building a lightsaber video, which honestly, like, if you haven't seen it, I don't like to promote my videos a lot, but like that one is so much fun. I had so much fun doing it, but the person who was facilitating it, Zippity Doodad, Patrick, I told a joke just for you tonight. What do you get when you mix alcohol and literature, American literature? Tequila Mockingbird, my friend. But yeah, the person facilitating it had said, who is your favorite? Like, I had picked a red lightsaber, a red kyber crystal. And I had said, yeah, of course, like, I want that one. I'm dark side, obviously. And so he had asked who my favorite Sith is. And he said, obviously, Kylo Ren. And because I got my Kylo Ren lounge fly, I had my Kylo Ren shirt. Like, I was all decked out in Kylo Ren stuff. And Tina's earrings that she made me, I loved them. But I had said I don't consider Kylo Ren like a Sith Lord. Oh, Jeanette, you are the best. Thank you. Right, Emily? Tequila Mockingbird. But I said Darth Maul is my favorite Sith. He is. He's so cool. When I was a kid, when I saw Darth Maul, oh my gosh, it was so cool. And I actually got to meet him at one of the Comic-Cons, so cool. But yeah, this pin reminds me of when I was a kid playing my pod racer game, and I think they've made like remastered it. Grogu is Sith. Well, I don't know, we'll have to see. I really like Grogu too. Tequila Mockingbirds. Oh yeah, I knew that you'd like that one, Patrick. It was awesome. Also, I want to hear about how you got that deal today. Is that Zippity Doodad or Zippity Doodad? Of course. The force is strong with this one. Yes. So that one reminds me of when I was a kid. So this is really awesome. I've been developing more of a Star Wars pin collection. Accidentally, it happened. But in the other collections, they have Darth Maul. and then they have Queen Amidala, which is pretty cool. I only have one of these big Funko pins. They're really interesting to me because they look exactly like Funko Pops, but they come with stands. So like the back, it's almost like a jumbo. Yeah, Darth Maul is my favorite too, Joy. I think he's so cool. But what's interesting about these pins is they don't sit, perpendicular to or parallel to the cork board if you're trying to display them on a cork board, but they do come with like a little kickstand if you want to have them like standing up, which I think is really interesting. But what's a Darth Maul? Oh, it's when the mall gets really dark, they close it early, and then it's like right before all the Christmas shopping starts. It's Darth Maul. So I'm gonna keep going. It looks like, what is this? Wait, okay, so this is gonna seem really strange right now because it's, I don't know, over a month past Christmas. But did you hear about the discounts at Darth Maul? I heard they're going to cut the sales by half. But Avery coming in clutch. So when it happens before Black Friday, yeah, it's actually Red Friday for the Sith Lords, so they have their own holiday. It's really when they stock up on all of the red kyber crystals. Darth Maul is better than Black Friday. So when I was in Walt Disney World the first week of November for the Wine and Dine half marathon weekend, everything has been strange since I got here. That's what all these streams are, right? They're all very odd and strange. But I had seen this new sweater, spirit jersey, or whatever it was for the holidays, and I was like, oh, I would really, really love that. But Red October, yeah, 100%. They actually have their own month as well. I'm assuming it's Dave. But they have their whole month, and then November is the time where they buy gifts for their friends, their family, their I don't even know anymore. They're Jedi, Sith Lord masters, they buy a lot of stuff. They change kyber crystals, get brand new ones. This is going down. I feel like I'm playing Nintendo Wii and went away for 2 hours. Listen, I really like this new music thing. I didn't even realize. I was just scrolling down. I'm like, can you guys hear this? Hey John, welcome. But I digress. I saw the sweater jersey and I was like, oh, that would be really nice. And they didn't have it in my size, so I was like, okay, I'll check on Shop Disney when I get home. And of course, it was sold out everywhere, like no matter what size it was. So I don't know how you guys wear spirit jerseys. Hi Nitra, welcome. I typically get an extra small in the spirit jerseys because that's how I like the fit of them. I don't like when they're like down to my knees because I'm not a super tall person. So the spirit jerseys always they're very long, and I don't like when they're extra long. So I usually go for the extra smalls because that works for me. And so I saw on the Bibbidi website that they had a small in the sweater. So I was like, the sweater as a small should be fine. So I was able to get the sweater, and I'm very, very excited. I thought it was a beautiful sweater. It's like a spirit jersey, but it's a Christmas sweater. And so that's what the front looks like. And this is what the back looks like. It says Walt Disney World. And then it's got a similar pattern on the back of it as well. And the sleeves are so pretty. And I just love Christmas sweaters. I'm not a super tall person. Would you classify yourself as kind of tall? 100%. I'm kind of tall. And if you guys have ever met me, you would know that I'm kind of tall. I'm not a super tall person. I'm just kind of tall. Steve is like super ginormous tall. I'm just kind of tall. I'm 5'9" too. I'm not 5'9", but I'm pretty close. I wear my spirit jerseys one size smaller than I should. Yeah, feels like I'm on hold. We're actually in an elevator. It's a very long elevator. Meg's taller than I am. That's tall. Yeah, totally. And I actually didn't even realize how tiny Tina was. There's some people I meet, like I knew Amy was short, but then there's some people I meet, I'm like, wow, I didn't realize that you were, like, it goes both ways. I'm like, wow, I didn't realize that you were that tall or like you were that short. Yeah, I'm 5'2", so I'm a little bit shorter than 6'3", but I'm almost 6'7". So that sweater I'm very excited about because I really wanted that, and I put that on my wish list. So that's exciting. Okay, I'm going to look in my box again. Okay, let's see. Oh, this looks like a bag. So this was one of my this was like one of the like super jumbo, like the highest, oh geez, the highest tier box. I don't remember what that one was called, but I actually can't even see what this bag is. But the packing slip will tell me. Bro, Jason Udo. I mean, you're closer to 6'7" than 1'3". I am. That's math for you. I am. Okay. Just wait until you meet me, Meg. Yeah, so I actually have some of my family members are, they're like, my grandma was 4'9". Like she was very tiny, and then my grandpa was like 6'2". So there's like a very like big, I mean, that was like, she was towards the end of her life, she was very tiny. But I'm like, I wonder if I'll be 4'9". Like, I don't want to be. That's I wouldn't be able to reach anything. So what's so cool about this is like having the Snow White thing. I just saw here that there's the poison apple, but it's this Loungefly book bag, like a literal book bag. There's books on here, but they're villains, which is so cool. So I see I think there's like Pain and Panic. I see a little scorpion. I see a staff, a little flame for Hades, or the serpent staff, a poison apple. What else do I see on here? There's a book that's, and it's like raised a little bit. There's a book that says Chernabog. There's Diablo. There was a hook. There's a little Ursula necklace, which is so cool. Yeah, Pain and Panic are on here. And there's a little tentacle. What's really cool is my goal for this year has been to read more books. And when I mean read, I mean listen to more audiobooks. Oh, that's so awesome, Jill. I would share it with you if I could. But yeah, it's so cool that I got this book bag. There are pins to match it too. That's awesome. That's amazing. I'll have to check those out. But yeah, how cool is it that I don't make resolutions. I don't believe in resolutions, but my goal that I'm working towards this year is to read, listen to, because I know you guys know that I have trouble reading. So audiobooks are really, really great for me. And my goal for every month is to read 5 books. And so I was able to actually finish my 5th book today. Very excited. I had never read The Help before, so I finished that today and I was really, really excited. Hi, Kay, welcome. But yeah, that's really cool that, yeah, it's so cool that it lined up with my goal for this year, which is to read more books. So size only matters when it comes to one heart. Yes, I love that. And you know what, Rye Guy, I would love to have bloated Gaston come on and 5 books in 1 month. Yeah, well, some of them were shorter than others, and I also learned my mom for a long time has been listening to audiobooks like sped up, and I was like, oh my gosh, like how can you even like, it's so confusing, because for anyone else that like has a hard time processing things, when people speak so fast, I'm like, wait, what? But I tried it on 1 1/4 speed, and boy, does that save a lot of time. I saved about like 2 hours on a couple books. And yes, The Help was really great. And I actually haven't seen the movie yet, so I'm hoping to watch the movie this week as well. I'm someone that loves to watch. That's how Mike Wheeler hears chat. Yeah, totally. It's just like, it's so fast. But I love to read books that go along with movies because that's really, really exciting to me. I love to compare books and movies. So Bloated Gaston said, deal as long as Cruella joined him. We can make it happen. I mean, totally, Cruella can join. Maybe we'll get some other friends to join too. Actually, the last time that happened, we had Red 9 join us. So maybe Red 9, Minnie's chocolate pie! What? Wow. When I got to that part, I was like, that is some tea right there. I don't have processing problems, or maybe I do, but I cannot do sped up. Yeah, I think once I do it while I sew. So I've been able to, it's really easy for me to just sew, do my work for all my Etsy orders. And, I'm like just listening to books while I do that. So it's been really fun. I love the library for that reason. We've got like a couple different apps that you could get the free books off of. But for anyone else, there's like a couple other ones if you have, like for me, because I have a lot of trouble reading, there's other apps or websites or what's the word I'm looking for? Other not programs, but I guess a program that I was able to get my textbooks on audiobook too, or for some of them at least. Justin, audiobooks are really amazing. I find that I remember the books way better because of the different dictation of, I'm watching at 2 times speed right now. Well, I guess I'm talking really fast then. I actually didn't even realize that you could do that with YouTube videos until recently. I forgot what I was saying, but you can get textbooks on audiobook if you could get, like I had like a doctor's note, A Discovery of Witches. Wait, that sounds really familiar. Is that on HBO? Was that on HBO? I don't know. But yeah, that was my goal. I am not a speed reader, never have been. I will reread the same. It was really hard to go through grad school because I would reread the same page like 12 times and still not understand it. Hi, Ashley, welcome. Maybe 1 1/4 is better to start with. 1 1/2 is too fast for me. Yeah, so I started off slower, but then some of the books could go faster, and then some of them have to go slower, or else I won't understand anything. Nick, thanks for being here. Have a great evening. Yeah. So if you guys have any good book recommendations, I would love to hear them. I'm in my neighborhood has a book club, but I haven't been able to get any of. Well, I've read a couple of the books, but I haven't been able to get their new book, so I've just like been waiting. It's the 7 Husbands, that one. They're doing that one. I don't know. My mom read it. She said it was fine. But I'm not a huge like historical fiction person. So those are the books that you guys really like. Those are the books that my mom likes. She likes historical fiction. I like more like fantasy, like sci-fi-ish. Yeah, you guys could probably guess that if I was a Lord of the Rings fan. I start with coloring books and then move on to the YouTube videos. Nice. Making art is very good too. So Justin, I encourage it. Although maybe not coloring books. You could do your own coloring book. Make your own coloring book. So yes, let me get to my packing slip because I didn't even get to that. So that was all the stuff that was in my box. Okay. It was the Simply Spectacular box. That's what it was. Like the extra fancy one. So the Jim Shore one was, holy cow, it was $130. The Disney Park sweater was $90. The Loungefly backpack was $70, and the pin was $15, which came to a value of $305. Holy cow. I also want to be like super transparent. Like, this is my last Bibbidi Box that I'm getting. So like, why not go out with a bang, right? This is pretty awesome that I was able to get all of this amazing stuff in the box. And I'm very, very excited to display some of these things. And yeah, I was very excited to get it. So thank you to the ladies at Bibbidi for putting this box together for me. I love it. What's the blah box? I don't have no idea what that is. Thanks, guys. Hold on. Okay, cool. So yeah, I don't know if you guys have any other questions about the box in particular, but I'd be happy to answer any questions that you guys have or about Bibbidi as a service. My mom couldn't finish it either. Wait, what movie? What book? What book? Hold on. I'm gonna scroll up. What book were you? Oh, the Devil in the White City. Oh, I don't know I haven't heard of that book before. But you know what I have been watching is Daredevil, and that show is fantastic. I had never seen. Maybe I had only seen like a little bit of it. Because I'm also not. Jill, thanks so much for being here. Have a great night. I thought that the show is very graphic. I'm not a huge fan of blood and gore and like violence, but I had recently saw Hacksaw Ridge, and I was like, that was okay. So maybe I can go back. I can go back to watching that, and that show is so good. It's so good. Why are all the Marvel people British though? Yes, my discount code. It is Mickey's Magic or Mickey's Magic Bling if you want to save some money. I want to hear your thoughts on the new Lord of the Rings TV show coming out in September. What I have heard is that the intro to that was nothing CGI. Like it was just all like real life of them like forging things. I am very excited as a yeah, season 2 is less gory. Yeah, I agree. I'm almost done with season 2. So what a bummer though that the show got canceled. I really like I don't want to spoil it for anyone that hasn't seen the show, but I really like some of the characters in there, and what a bummer that they like. I hope that they bring like some more people into the MCU that that could be there and they could come back. But yeah, I'm very excited for any extension of thanks, Jeanette. I'm very excited for any extension of Tolkien's world. I mean, J.R.R. Tolkien is I mean, he was one of the absolute greatest writers, and he created this most fantastic world that I get to spend a lot of time in, watching movies, reading books, and I'm just very excited for anything that they're going to do with it. For the amount of time that they have put into the show, I think it's going to be absolutely fantastic. I think it's going to be really, really wonderful. I don't watch shows, but just finished Afterlife with Ricky Gervais. Serious show, dark comedy, very serious and very funny as well. I have like a love-hate relationship with Ricky Gervais. I think he is really funny, but some of the stuff I feel is like very borderline. like it might not be funny to some people, but I'm a huge Office fan, and obviously like with him being the original Michael Scott, like him like starting that show for us, he like helped with the US office. Like I think he's really funny, and I hope that I don't know, I think he was hilarious hosting some of the award shows as well, but I have a love-hate relationship with dark comedy as well, because sometimes I'm absolutely dead on, like I love it, and then other times I'm like, wow, that's a little too much for me. So I'll have to check it out. Thank you, Wendy. I'll definitely have to check it out. Oh, awesome. Okay, my ears remind me of the 80s show. You could do that on television. You can't do that on television? I haven't heard that. Oh my gosh, I haven't heard of that, but they're neon green. I wasn't alive in the 80s, so I'm sorry. Yeah, Rye Guy loved that show. Oh, nice. I'm having trouble with American Automotive because it feels like such a copycat. Oh, to what show? Of The Office? Yeah, there's some shows like they shouldn't copycat anything. Hey, Isaac, welcome. I don't even know how this turned into a TV thing, but I started bullet journaling. That's part of what I've been keeping track of every day, how much I listen to my books, what movies I've been watching, what TV shows I've been watching, and after I finish them, I rate them. And I think this month I watched 24 movies. I watched 24 movies, I think. And Justin says I have shoes older than you. My mom has jackets older than me. So 100%. You guys have good quality clothing. And then I finished Hawkeye. I finished pretty much 2 seasons of Daredevil. I feel like this is bad for me sharing how much what TV I watch. You can't do that on TV. Is Canadian. It starred Alanis Morissette. Really? That's pretty awesome. But obviously, like I had gone and seen Spider-Man No Way Home again. 25 movies and 5 books. I don't have a life. So no, to be fair, I had done a half marathon and a full marathon. So during that time, I had watched 3 movies during that. I watched Spider-Man again. So Spider-Man No Way Home was my highest rated movie for January. A few close seconds. Absolutely loved Hacksaw Ridge. I saw, I keep talking about Tick, Tick, Boom. If you guys haven't seen Tick, Tick, Boom, you should see it. It's on Netflix. What other I saw Shawshank Redemption for the first time. That was very highly rated. But I feel like my ratings are biased, because it's just me. And then I was asking, I was like, I think I should ask other people who have seen the movies to rate them as well. But then I'm like, it's my ratings, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, Discord has been doing 2 movies a week, so that's at least, yeah. And I watched the first Harry Potter with you guys, although you guys pick like the absolute worst times to watch movies. Who isn't busy at 3:30 on a Sunday? Lauren asked, what audiobook app do I use? My library uses Hoopla, and they use Libby. And there's another app that I have used that I used for school, which that had my textbooks on, that you have to pay for the service. It's probably very similarly priced to Audible, that I had used previously, was called Learning Ally, but I had been like, I had to be like my doctors and like my school signed off on it and things like that. So I don't know, like if you could just like randomly get access to it. I think it's for people with disabilities. So like 10 people aren't busy at 3:30 on a Sunday because we all watch it together. I mean, that's a hard time. What did you think of Shawshank, Meg? It's your show. I really, I wish I had my my journal that I could tell you all the movies. There were some really bad movies too, like Tenet. I would not watch that movie again. It was super confusing. I had no idea. And then I was reading other reviews. People were like, even people who watched the movie a couple times, like still had no idea what was going on. Yeah, I haven't seen the Book of Boba Fett yet. I haven't heard the best things about it, but I'm waiting a couple weeks for the show to like finish, or like whatever the show is done, just to catch up. But I had never seen Shawshank before, and there's a couple like more classic movies. We were talking about bucket lists like last week or the week before, whatever it was, and one of my goals, I would love to be able to watch all of the Academy Award winning movies from every year. I've seen a good chunk of them, but there's like, however many years, like 90 years or however many Academy Awards shows there's been. But some of them, it's really hard for me to like want to watch them because it's just not a genre that I'm interested in. But I'm trying to broaden my horizons for this year of watching movies. I tend to watch the same kind of movies or the same movies over and over and over and over again because I love them. Of course I've seen Forrest Gump. And recently we watched Castaway, and I forgot how, on TikTok it's like emotional damage, like it's like that, and it makes me never want to go on an airplane again. One of my favorite movies ever. I would love to hear but she keeps interrupting herself. Yeah, so that's what's hard when it's just me on a stream. Meg needs to go to the academy. I would literally die. I know that. I know that we're not supposed to care about like celebrity culture and that stuff, but ever since I was a kid, I don't know why, I just absolutely loved movies and loved actors. I would just like set up an entire evening to watch all the award shows. And I just have been fascinated with actors forever. And I could name a lot of them just like off, like my mom was like, oh, who was in that movie? Or even movies that I haven't seen, I could just tell you who was in the movie, or in TV shows or whatever, because it's just very fascinating to me. I love the cinema world. I think it's so cool. I love musicals. I love theater and I love musicals. I was never a theater kid though. That's what's so interesting. But I grew up, I live like 2 hours from New York City, so an hour and 45-minute train. So I, as a kid, I was lucky enough to be able to go and see shows on Broadway, and that is just unbelievable. Dressing up for the Oscars, yes. If someone could get me to the Oscars, I would just like faint, because I would be like, oh my gosh, there's this person, there's this person, there's this person. And I try every year to watch all the movies that have been in. That's also what I've been trying to do this month, to try and watch all the movies that have been nominated for awards and such. Oh, we watched The Eyes of Tammy Faye, which was also really good. With Jessica Chastain. Andrew Garfield's in that one too. The guy who plays Kingpin's in that. I don't remember his name, but he's in it. Dr. Dolittle with Rex Harrison. There's so many movies that I feel like I have to watch, and I had never seen. I'm not a big fan of Tom Cruise, but I had never seen Rain Man either, so I watched that. I love to watch the nominees too, because then I have my own opinion. I'm like, okay, so going into, I know I'm just at 10 o'clock, but going into the Golden Globes, I know that was like blacklisted, and like people don't want to watch the Golden Globes. You need to watch Shrek. It was Shrexcellent. That movie was, honestly, I feel like Shrek is underrated a lot of times. It was a very good movie. And I really like Shrek 2 as well. But going into the Golden Globes, I was like, Andrew Garfield's got to win. I haven't seen King Richard yet, but I would love to see that movie. So I'm looking forward to seeing that movie as well. But yes, that was my side tangent. As I reflect this evening, I will pick my favorite book, my favorite movie, my favorite whatever, my favorite song for this month. I'm hoping to do that every month to reflect. But yeah, we should do a movie Jeopardy. We definitely could. We could welcome Jeopardy fans. I had done Jeopardy one time, so maybe we'll have to do Jeopardy again. My friends Daniela and Miguel from A Disney Life for Me used to host Jeopardy every week. I had really mixed feelings about Rain Man, right? Because I work with people that are on the autism spectrum, and it really, like, some of it like really, really bothered me. So I had an averse reaction to some of it, and then the end was like, oh, okay. But yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of Rain Man. I can understand why people really liked it, but my family did or does a big Oscars night where we actually have the ballots. Yes, I try and do that, but I don't have anyone else that cares enough, right? So, like, I don't have anyone that likes movies as much as I do. So I digress. That was a large tangent about movies. I will start another list about how I just love watching movies, and I do them when I exercise, so it's just easier for me. King Richard, yeah. The King's Daughter. Rain Man was done. It was pretty. I mean, I'm sure. I don't know. I still have really mixed feelings about Rain Man. The Accountant was nothing like what I do at work. I haven't seen that movie, so to check that out. Yeah, so if you guys have any book recommendations, movie recommendations, TV show recommendations, I'd love to see them. Send me them on Instagram. I feel bad for anyone that like sends me messages on Twitter. I probably won't respond because I don't have any notifications, and I check my Twitter like maybe once every 2 months. So if you guys ever like have any questions, send them to my Instagram, because I check that pretty much every day, if not multiple times a day. So yeah, if you guys have any recommendations, please send them my way. I'd love to have a good book or a good movie. For movies that I haven't seen before, I would love to check them out too. So any good ones, send them my way. As always, I like to highlight one person in the community that that just always brings such a smile to everyone's face. And this person in particular, I want to just say, I'm pretty sure that, oh, the Hitchhiking Bones, hello, howdy, hey, howdy, hey. I feel like I've definitely chosen this person before, but I just want to highlight them today in particular because I feel like the last couple of weeks, I just, it's someone that just makes the community so inclusive, and no matter what's going on, or, you know, I have like little things on my computer, no matter what's going on, or, whatever's happening in the world or in my life or in this person's life or whatever, I always get a note from them on Saturdays, saying, listen, if you're around, I would love to have you on. And pretty much every week I blow this person off. Not because I don't want to go on. I would love to go on to their stream, but because, hey Danny, welcome. But because Saturdays are my recovery days, right? So Saturdays are my day especially my Saturday evenings are for rest. And so every week I tell this person, I'll do my best to come, and they every week still invite me. And it makes me feel so welcome in the community. You know, I don't try and blow people off, but this person in particular would never exclude anyone. And it's just such an honor. Yes, The Departed. I love Leo. He's pretty amazing. One movie sorry, this is a tangent. One movie I really love. One movie, that was a weird noise. One movie I really, really love with Leo is Catch Me If You Can. It's such a good movie. So yeah, Rye Guy, Nicole, you guys got it. It's Mr. Dad Builds Chris. Chris does absolutely everything for this community. He is a true gem. I think, like, there's literally no one better in the community than this gentleman. Oh my gosh, Danny, you got to see Catch Me If You Can. It's so great. It's got Tom Hanks. It's got Leo in it. You got to watch it. For anyone else that hasn't seen it, it's based on a true story too, of this gentleman. But Chris is just, he's like a literal angel, and I can't thank him enough for his friendship. He's just so caring. He's so giving. He does everything for everyone. And the king of sound bites. Well, you know what? I haven't heard a soundbite of me in a long time. So I thank him for that as well. So he's doing the Lord's work. Shrek is based off of Steve's World, so that's a true story. Oh, that's such a bummer, Danny. I'm so sorry. I hope that you get to go to Disney soon. Shrek is based off of Steve's World. So if you guys haven't checked out Steve's World, there's an entire stream of him saying, "Stay out of my swamp." You'll have to check it out. It's on Kenzie Days' channel. It's called Shrek the Musical, and it's based on Steve's life. So on that note, Chris, thank you for all that you do. You're an amazing, incredible friend. I'm so honored to know you and get to call you a friend. Thank you for putting up with me every week. So I always feel so terrible. I'm like, Chris, I want to come on. I want to do, but I can't. I wish I could. Yes. Oh, Dad Builds. He's amazing. Guys, if you are not subscribed to Chris's channel, please go check it out. He's so funny. He has great guests on Saturdays, and a lot of the time I get to hang out with him. So go check him out. Saturday night, bear hugs for Dad Builds, 100%. Go check out Dad Builds. Go check out all of the incredible people that are in this community. So many amazingly nice, kind people. Thank you guys so much. Avery, Isaac, you're the best. You're the best. So that's the stream for Shrek, Steve's life. I don't go on Saturdays with Chris either because I'm busy rubbing Joy's feet. Stop. Anyway, thank you guys so much for being here. Thanks for watching me unbox my Bibbidi Box, and I'll see you guys hopefully next week for some more fun stuff. So have a great week, everyone. I will see you all real soon. Bye. Enjoy our lo-fi music.